But
Hey guys, well today I was going to have a really fun Harry Potter themed video where I kind of talk about all of my super random Harry Potter theories that no one else cares about except for me. But apparently life had other plans. As you can see, I don't look very good, and that's because apparently I have COVID. I didn't think that I had COVID. I thought that I had an upper respiratory infection, but they ended up testing me for COVID even though I had tested negative with a home kit, and they said this was the first time that someone tested negative with a home kit and then came in the next day, 12 hours later, and tested positive. So that's not great. I just want to talk about the fact that whenever you're already dealing with something, if you then become really sick with something else, it just entirely runs you down. So like right now, in my case, I slept through my alarm this morning before I went to the doctor. I basically have been laying in bed, not watching TV, not reading, not writing, not playing solitaire. The only thing I've actually done is talk with my best friend on Facebook, and by talk I mean text. And I'm just really, really tired. This is a part of life, I'm really, really upset that I have COVID-19, but there's not anything I can do, and maybe in a little bit I will feel more coherent and I'll actually have something to say. Well, now that I've had a few minutes, and by a few minutes I probably mean a few hours, I'm feeling like doing a little bit of talking again. One of the things that has really been a struggle for me is that I've been losing a lot of weight unintentionally. In fact, sometimes I'm eating what I feel like is a lot of food, and I'm still losing weight. I have lost about 40 pounds since the beginning of October. That's really scary for me. And I feel so stressed out because I was already so sick. I was already feeling so bad. And now I can't even do anything. One of my favorite things to do since I was probably 14 or 15 is to listen to music while I play solitaire. And I couldn't even do that today. I felt so tired. There are solitaire modes that I'm really good at that I can clear a board in a minute and a half to 2 minutes. And I was there at 3.5 minutes just staring there with absolutely no clue as to what I was going to do. I can't really do much of anything. I can't read. I can't write. I can't hardly hold a coherent conversation. I know I sound coherent here, but I can stop after 2 minutes if I want to, and it's just really hard for me. It's really hard when you are vaccinated and you're doing everything you can to get people as much information as you can to keep people safe, and then you get COVID. And I want to say this is what happened, but I feel like that's not even a fair and accurate representation of how I feel. Because if I'm being honest, I just feel really defeated. I feel really sick. I feel like I just want to feel better. And I haven't felt well in a while. It's been, a year or more since I've just completely felt fine and nothing was going on. But yeah, I just think that it's a really big blow to get COVID after all I've been doing to try to help the community not get COVID. Good morning, guys. I just want to say that if this clip is super yellow, I'm really sorry. I'm not that good with the settings on my new GoPro, and so I'm doing the best I can, and I will see if I can fix it in post. Normally, I'm at least decent at fixing things in post, but I find when I edit my photos, instead of enhancing them, I end up making them like super like themey, mood, that sort of thing, instead of just making them more natural. So let's see, my plan for today is obviously to sleep, and I also have to order groceries. One of the important things I need to order is throat drops, because I could not sleep at all last night. I have a nose spray that the entire point of the spray is that it clears my sinuses out, but I forgot that when I use this spray, it causes my throat to hurt. I don't exactly know why, but I think that it has something to do with drying my throat out, and so I couldn't sleep last night because that was all I could feel, was my throat being dry and it hurts to breathe. I kept trying to get in the shower, a nice steamy shower, and hoping that would help, and while I was in the shower it did help, but it only lasted like 15 to 20 minutes. So for me, I was just kind of like, I don't think that this is going to be a good solution for however long this lasts, so I'm going to order some throat drops. I'm thinking about taking it really chill with food, so probably gonna do my pretzel sticks, cheese, and small mashed potato cups. I don't want to put any pressure on my stomach by eating all of this food that makes it sick, and honestly, if I feel sick, I don't want to eat food that I don't like or that I think tastes gross. I think that's just fair. I think that's how it is for everyone when they feel sick. So, I think I might try to film a fun video today. I had wanted to film a Harry Potter themed video. I was going to do like reviewing character song videos that I found, but that's gonna take quite a bit of work in editing, and I don't feel like doing that. So I might be making like a fan fiction video or a theory video or something like that. Hey guys, so it's about 10 o'clock now, so quite a few hours since I saw you. I ordered groceries and forgot throat drops, so I guess I will have to make do. I've been sitting up for the past hour-ish because I ate, and kind of the plan with my team right now is that I'm going to make sure that I'm sitting up before and after I eat. Well, I guess before is not as important, but making sure that I'm sitting up for at least an hour after I eat. I'm normally not one of those people that does the 5 meals spaced out, but I do want to kind of see if it works. So I think at 11 I'm going to eat again and kind of have a small meal. If I'm feeling up to it, I may just kind of take several sips of Gatorade, like, I don't know, drink like half of what's left in here, maybe the rest that's left in there, I don't know. Liquids do seem to be a lot easier on my stomach. Maybe I will go and grab a protein shake, even though it's really not clear if the protein shakes have made me sick in the past. I have these dumplings that I don't think they taste very. I don't think that the like dumpling itself tastes good, but I think that the filling tastes good. So I might do that. I don't know. I think maybe I already said this, but I think I am going to take a steam shower and kind of space them out throughout the day because they do make me feel better. I've been coughing quite a bit, And I'm surprised my chest doesn't hurt so much, but my shoulder really does hurt. And if you're wondering, my arm is like propped up right now, so it's not as bad. Whereas if I was like holding it like this with my arm completely straight, yeah, that would make my shoulder hurt. So I will hopefully see you guys again around noon-ish. Hey guys, well, just missed a great coughing spell that made me think that I was gonna be sick. I ate way too much for lunch. I mean, my version of way too much was probably about the right amount that I should be eating, or maybe even more, because I've been losing weight really, really quickly, and I'm really worried about the fact that I've lost almost 40 pounds in 4 months. I'm going to talk about something that's been helping me a lot, which is this. It's a sick bag that I got from the hospital after my surgery. I have another one in my car. I can't remember why I have two. And so, this may be a little gross, but since I only have two, I keep one in my room and one in my car. And like, if I get, basically, I get coughing where I don't know if I'm gonna be sick or not. So what I end up doing is that if I'm having a really hard coughing spell where I can't figure out if I'm gonna throw up or not, I'll take it and I'll cough like this, so that if I do get sick, it will end up in the bag. That way I don't have to like be leaning over the toilet, because that kind of hurts. So I will get sick in that, and if I get sick in it, I take it to the bathroom, dump it out, wash it out, and then kind of just like let it dry out before I push it back in the way it's supposed to go. I just find that it's really helpful because, like I said, for me, I don't particularly enjoy leaning over the toilet thinking that I may or may not be getting sick. And I could sit on my shower chair, but it has an arm on that side, and the arm is supposed to go inside the tub. The reason why I have it outside the tub is so that when I am getting on and off the toilet, I can use the handle to help me push myself up or kind of steady myself down, and that seems to work a lot. But because of the handle, it doesn't work out great to just sit on the shower chair in case I get sick. So this is my best option that I've come up with. It's kind of weird because I was like, oh, I feel so much better today, and I'm like, Leia, what have you done today? You have watched a couple YouTube videos, you have ordered groceries, and you have gotten in the shower twice to try to feel better. Hey guys, so I don't remember when I talked to you guys last, but I'm not doing great. I had what I would consider a big lunch. It wasn't like what most people would consider a big lunch. It wasn't like yesterday where I did have, well, I guess even yesterday it wasn't a big lunch. I kind of grazed on quite a bit of food over the course of like 4 or 5 hours, but I ate lunch and then I got sick. And I know that I said that I got sick previously, but I mean I got sick a lot. Like, let me show you. So of this giant bag, I filled it up to about here. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me, when you're emptying it out into the toilet and it's just like basically water, because that's what it was. It was basically, I got sick on water. And part of my lunch, I'm not going to talk about what part of my lunch, because let's just say, unlike, when I got sick and I could see everything, I could smell it, and it didn't entirely smell disgusting, which was very weird. But yeah, I got sick my lunch. Don't mind that I'm flushing. I flush this time of day anyway. It's not great. Mom and I were talking about how, yeah, I sound bad, but this is how I sound every year around this time when I get sick, because I always get sick around this time of the year. I get like a cold. It's an upper respiratory infection where basically my entire sinuses, they fill up, and then I have to slowly and meticulously work everything out. So It's one of those you can't take a cough suppressant because I don't want to suppress it. I need to cough. I need to get it out. And it's just like, for me right now, it's really stuck up inside there. So doing something like taking a cough suppressant, or taking Mucinex, I think is what my mom and I talked about. Taking something that's going to harden it up is not going to make me do any better. It's going to make me worse. And of course, I forgot to order medicine when I did my pharmacy pickup, or not my pharmacy pickup, my grocery pickup. I'm not doing great. Hopefully I'll edit this stuff together to have it for you guys for next week, but honestly, I just feel so bad right now. I did do some reading, and so hopefully I'm going to be working on a Harry Potter themed video. I finished scripting. Okay guys, well, it's about 8 o'clock, which is a lot earlier than I would normally go to bed. This would normally be when I take my medicine and all that stuff, but since I'm not feeling well and I didn't sleep very well last night, I think I'm going to go to bed early. So, good night everybody, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow.